Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, whatever it is. That's what we're talking about today. And we're going over orders. What and how to create an order and what is an order. Okay, so here we're going to go over to our trade, click on the trade, put in any old stock symbol. We're going to put IBM, that's there. And what you're looking at, it may look a little confusing if you don't understand. Is underlying means what it is we're talking about. We're talking about the underlying stock IBM. Okay, last is the absolute last trade that was made, which was $186.92. Okay, how that last trade was different from yesterday's last trade. Okay, so it's down $3.30. If I wanted to buy it, if I wanted to sell it, sure. Bid is sell for 186.81, and the ask is 187.09. You might be asking what the P is. Okay, that's the trade grid. Most likely that's Philadelphia Stock Exchange. Yes, there are more than one different stock exchanges. If it was New York, I'd probably say N. If it was Dallas, probably D. So wherever the stock is being traded at that price is where that all comes in. Okay, so the volume, this is what the volume for yesterday was. 3.9 million shares. Okay, and it opened at 88.87. Okay, the high was 88.94. So anyway, that's all that's what you're looking at. To buy or to sell, you can have the same orders. So we're just going to left click on that price. If we wanted to buy, this would pop up. See, this is our order. Okay, stock, buy. This is already preset for 100 shares. And the price is in there, and it's already preset to do limits. Okay, if I wanted to sell, I'd click on this, and then that would turn into a sell. Okay, but we are interested in buying. So I'm not going to introduce any of this stuff down here because that's not really that important at the moment. Alright, this gives you the buy or sell. I can change it. See, just simple. And this is the quantity. This little diamond here is presets. If I want to do 200, 500,000, 2,000, or I just click here, put my backspace or delete space or whatever, and put however many shares I want to buy. Okay, the symbols there, self-explanatory. The type, it's a stock. It's not a commodity. It's not a forex. It's not futures. It's not anything else. It is a stock. Price. This allows me to change my price. I just click here, change the price. I want to pay 15 bucks for it. That ain't gonna happen, but you know what I mean. Now the orders, as you can see, there's quite a different ones. Market order is whatever the market is at the moment. Okay, as soon as this trade comes to the trade desk in New York, Philadelphia, or wherever it's going, whatever the market is at that moment, that's what it's going to be filled at. Okay, limit is you're limited to how much you want to pay for it. Okay, I don't want to pay more than 15 bucks. So if the stock is at 15.01, then I'm not going to buy it. If it's at 14.50, then I will buy it. I'll put and get it at 14.50. Okay, give me the best price right here at that order at that moment in time. Okay, what else is now stops is usually for when you're selling. Okay, buy it at the market and then stop at that price, and that's the standard. That's the bid or the mark. The mark is the price, 168, 186. Okay, that's the stop order. Now you have a stop limit. You want to pay that price, and that's all you want to pay. And if it's going down, you want to stop your order at that moment. Okay, so manual, and this is good, manually do it, or at the last, which is right here, the bid. So whenever the bid matches my price, they're going to use that. or if the ask matches my price, they're going to beat that. So this allows you to change order around a little bit. Mark, average price, bid, ask, blah, 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 whatever, whatever, whatever. That's stop limit. Now you have your trailing stop. So if you buy a stock, let's say I'm buying it at 187, and the stock goes up, 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 like it did here. See this? If I buy it here and the stock goes up, 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 I want a trailing stop to be what? $1 or $2 below what the actual price is at that moment. That's a trailing stop. Oh, a trailing stop with a limit. That means I can trail my stop and on a limit price. It gets kind of confusing, but as you get more into it, it'll give you an idea. Now, MOC is market on close. I want to buy this stock and then I want to sell it at the end of the day at the very last price, whatever the market closes at. Okay, so whatever the close of the day is, that's what I'm going to get. Okay, now limit on close. That means when the market closed, if it gets to my price, then I want to close it up for the day. That's the limit on close. So we're not really going to go into any of those. We're only going to basically deal with market orders or limit orders. Okay, when we're buying. Okay, that's basically the explanation between the different orders.